G'day, today we're going to have a look at the weekly challenge in Mini Motorways. This one is set in Dubai. So we have unlimited road tiles, so we might try and exploit that again. It always seems to be a fun way to make something different in a map. Start with 3 motorways, so we've got motorways which will make life a little bit easier, and some destinations are always circles. So let's pause it straight off jump, let's lock that in place, and let's just go driving crazy. Now this guy is a double destination, so they're going to want to give us 3, 4, 5 houses straight up. So that guy not be too much of a factor in this. We don't have to worry about him. So let's start off by doing that. Let's go real greedy and say those squares there, please. Give him a beat, because it's very possible that they're not going to be negotiate with terrorists. But again, maybe they do. Given us 3, I reckon I could hold for 5. Depends on how long I think it'll be till they try and give us another building too. Basically, we can just, like, I'm going to hold for the week, and on Sunday, when the new week starts, I'll open up the area to have a second guy be built. But until then... Now, I think that part of the strategy of this is actually that you have to concede at some point. Oh, right, it's only some colors, so he is not going to be necessarily circular. Generally, they'll give us 2 houses, maybe 3. But again, we'll just we'll wait out the week. I think that there's a point where you possibly get greedy with this system, and what you need to do is go. You've got to reach a point where you just open up. I reckon it's possibly 5. But sometimes the tricky thing is the initial houses, that they get sort of bogged down. So what we're going to try and do here is just play this for real early houses. Open up 1 spot a week. And then we'll let it fly. This isn't like that last map, the Wellington one, where they gave you no motorways, roundabouts, anything. Dubai's generally not too bad a map anyway, so I'm just trying to make an easy situation slightly easier. Alright, so we'll pause for a second, we'll crack those ones, and we'll go 9 there. There. Pause as it comes in. Lock out those guys. You're facing a very unfavorable way there. You've limited my choices. Yeah. What about these 2 spots? See, this is where it becomes tricky too, because they're now going to want to give us more blue as well. So it's like, if I open that up, is that going to go yellow? Is that going to go yellow? How many of these spots are we going to... I guess from that you can suggest that these aren't going to give ultra close ones. So something like that. what I'm also doing is I'm losing, like, ground for this guy. That he's not getting a second building, which he obviously needs. What we can do is, yeah, we can take these guys and just turn them around. Not super pretty. We'll leave that open, actually. Okay, so let's open up another spot. Pause. Alright, block that. So we have all of this over here that block up. Sort of around there. There's gaps all over the place for this guy. I'm gonna do one more. And then we'll open up the rest of the map. Good. Bad. Map's opening up nice and quick now. Okay, let's go 9 spot there. Okay, block that and that. Open up those 3. Generally, it seems like it's those 3 that are ring houses. Bridges. So I'm just gonna hold for a moment, just to see if this guy can get something. He's got his 3, and so I reckon that's it. So we just pause for a second, just open the whole thing in one go, so it doesn't just sort of, if there are more to open, they're not just gonna sort of follow me along the unlock. So the idea is that what we've now done is you can see how much of the map is open in between the initial bases that we've got, as opposed to these guys being a little, like, mess amongst each other. They've actually given each other plenty of space. And so we can work around them quite easily. Like I said, this is Dubai, so generally not too bad a map either. Ugh. You've made me regret opening the world up. Okay, how do we get the best route up there? I suppose we've got unlimited road, don't we? So we can just bounce these guys along there. These yellow guys are going to have a tall order because they've got 3 circular guys, but that also means that they... Really, I don't feel like yellow is going to be the downfall of what we've got going on, because there's so much demand, but so much easy access that these 3 guys can support other yellows real easily. So we'll see how we go. I don't like sort of going that quick into a round motorway, but I think it's too much other choice. The only two blue guys remotely close to them are just had to steal my bet, didn't ya? There's no way that we can get all three of these guys to share the one bridge. So we'll get both of them to share two different bridges. The good thing about seeing that guy go straight across there, it says that he is actually the priority road. So what that makes me want to do is put a set of traffic lights there. Because they'll just keep, like, it means that this main guy will flow pretty smooth the whole time. This little hub down here is building itself quite nicely. And that becomes the closest house for this guy. Gotta keep an eye on this pink though, because he's only got, he is traveling a little bit of a distance. And he's only got the 3 houses. We can sort of slide some guys up the side, go help him out. Again, this guy could benefit from a traffic light if he was in there. So I guess maybe we do want to look at traffic lights. Okay, so let's pause here for a second, rethink this build. Let's get rid of what we've got going on for pink there. Because blue is just cut through and taken control of this side, and rightfully so. If you're that close blue, you're allowed to control this side. Then what we'll do is we'll run these 3 guys up to there, up this, turn them around. So these 4. Jump over this way. There. Gonna connect this guy. What I'm gonna do is because those 4 are sitting in a nice little nest, use these 2 guys to go over to him. I'll take the nest and I'll bounce them down to that guy. Okay, we are starting to burn through these motorways very quickly, because I would imagine that we're going to need to use a motorway to help this guy out. Unless these guys come to the rescue very quickly. Alternatively, we now have enough guys at the top, in that top right hand corner, that we can turn them, just create a bridge and send, I should have taken the traffic lights, I've actually got plenty of bridges, force to have it. We can just have these guys run in a line across there, look after him. Although now we've got more than enough guys down here to look after this guy. That's a good get, that little and 4th yellow guy on the bottom right. pulling these guys out of the way of that at the moment. This guy at the top doesn't need more houses yet. And so we're sort of holding out on the hope that we get some greens that are just sitting right on against that entrance point. This pink here. I would like a second roundabout. That is a dirty spot to land, buddy. You know it. Okay, so this motorway is moving to being removed. So let's move it up this way. Now this is where this gets complicated because this guy's only running off 3, so maybe we'll just bounce it up to that guy. Do that. Disconnect that guy for now, just in case these guys can make themselves into a little hub. Pink just wants to be a problem. Okay, we're also starting to sneak some pinks in here, which is ideal locations for them because we can get rid of that. And in fact, what we can do is we can send them that way. And we can get rid of that. And need to wait for that motorway to go away for this guy to get around. Who did I want that roundabout for? Someone else thought this was hanging out for a roundabout. This pink guy here does need a bit more. I think it's him. Okay, so traffic lights first. Traffic lights right there. Give these guys the priority. It means they won't slow down going through that intersection. Same goes for this guy. Roundabout there means that we can have these 3 guys go help out. I'd like to get this guy down here connected to that, but I'd have to remove the motorway briefly to do it. Just hold on for now, and we'll see how this guy does with his little half hub there. And bounce a few more guys in. Alright, well there's the most ready-made road I think I've ever had for a car. For a destination. Alright, so let's give those 3 guys to that guy. And what we'll do is we'll run this up here, give the 4 to this guy. Pink down here is still our problem. been very generous with the motorways that we've got in this one. I think we're up to 9 of our possible 10. I don't need one of those. Yeah, I was gonna say one of those other pink guys to go circular. That might spread the load a bit more off this this one circular guy. Very possible though we're gonna need more guys connected to that pink though. Not great that we've now got the pink as a double destination. At least that blue isn't yet. But yet, because I'm sure that'll change nice and quick. There are 2 blue houses right in the center there too that we could also connect to that guy. There's 2 greens that we've got up north. We'll swing down to connect into that circle there that's been struggling, or not look comfortable the whole time. I think they become the 2 closest houses for him as well. I suppose he doesn't look comfortable because he's all of his houses have a distance to travel, so there's always going to be stuff sitting there because it's got to wait for it to be ordered before he anyone will leave home to pick it up. Green there we can bring in. Just gonna give this guy a motorway for now. These green guys are all struggling actually. Let's get that guy connected there. We'll get this guy connected there. This guy down the bottom, he's not struggling. He's just got a. He's probably now doing the best of all of them. Even with this pink down here, you can see that some of these houses at the back aren't actually in peril. Okay, let's get that guy across. Oh. Let's turn this guy around, these guys down, cut that. And what we'll do is we'll hop these guys across to... this side. That's what we were waiting for. If we put that there, and then have these guys come across as well, then we put that there, which I think is where I removed it from. Let's chuck that there and then back there. They're happy families again. That blue on this double destination goes circular, then I reckon that we are going to be cooked. We have a bunch of red along this bottom now. Alright, let's pause for a second. I'll turn all of these guys down this way. And I'm going to swing this to there. This guy here's went circular at some point, and now he's struggling. So get that guy on there. I get these guys across. What about him? I suppose what we can do is swing. I really want to pull that guy because he's only 1 of 4 for this one. These guys are now unused though, I believe. So maybe let's bounce them that way. Help out. Get those guys to come down because again they are the closer location. And then what we'll do is let's flick these 5 guys around. No, let's claim he can go back that way. We'll turn those guys around that way. Send them north. There's another pink down here. I don't actually like that many entrances into a roundabout. The fact that there's 5 is already not good. We'll claim these 2 guys. I guess the 5 of these we can see aren't being used at all. He's obviously leaning on these ones and this, and these are his backups. But we'll just leave that guy down the bottom with 2 for now, because yeah, hope is that we get more guys that are just in a better location to help him out, and we don't have to pull away from that circular guy that can be temperamental. That pink down the bottom is the problem, that child though, I reckon. This guy here. I don't know why we're bothering having these guys jolt around that blue there. I think they've been doing it the whole time. It's motorway number 10. It's orange down the bottom's not looking too comfortable either. I do have that one other orange house in the bottom. And then I've also got these orange guys on this side too. We are going to have to get this guy connected though. Who's that? Green. Okay, so all of green's just flipped out. I mean, it doesn't really feel like there's too much I can do with what's just happened there, because... And you can see how much calmer this guy down here is already. That sort of, they just take turns having their moment. I mean, we've got the 3, these 3 extra guys here, so what we'll do is we're going to use them as our little spot fire cleaners, and we'll bounce them to there, just to get 6 quick guys to that guy up there. Just have these guys jolt out a tiny little bit, so that we can get these 2 guys to come in, help out this guy that's also unhappy. You can see that green's now finished their little moment. And they're now calming down. I don't know why I've got this guy facing that way when he could easily be pointing down there. Got 4 bridges. I've got these 3 guys here. Oh, 4 guys here. Oh, he could be a problem. Well, we've got these 2 guys here that we can swing down into that. See, this guy's now suddenly decided that he's not okay with his situation. Neither is Pink here. So for this guy, same thing. We can sort of send guys for spot fires. We don't really have a good in-ramp for him. We can get rid of that, and that's the good thing about a Spotfire one is that it doesn't even get used when they calm down. We can ask these guys to jump over and give him a look in. Yeah, I feel like the problem is that since it's currently blue that's having its moment. Hey, there's motorway number 11. Currently having its moment. It's a concern that pink was struggling. Okay, so we need some blue to help out somewhere. Got this set of blue that currently aren't doing anything. So what we'll do is we'll bounce them from there over here. This guy's looking so bad from this. What we're going to do is we'll pull that out to here. Like that. Because that intersection is going to kill him. Let's just see if we can get these two guys to stop pushing into traffic. And just let that traffic flow through would be fine. So now we should hopefully look a little bit better as they now just roll through. Hopefully, we're very, very uncomfortable right now. Alright, they're slowly winning the battle there. Danger of intersections. And blue is now completely fine, like nothing happened. So we'll get rid of that. Okay, orange I'd say is going to be our next complainer. I'm going to turn two of these guys around to help out this guy now that he's gone circular. See that this guy is completely relying on these ones. Like, these guys up here aren't even sort of coming into action. Alright, so we've also got pink now on the complaint train. And part of this is that you can see that once there's too many guys trying to hit the roundabout, they're just going to slow down into that roundabout. Obviously, these guys should be connected here. These two guys will turn around then, because this has just gained 3 more. Can't be a roundabout. That is going to be a problem. Let's, we put a roundabout there. Okay. Get you guys out of that roundabout, and we'll put those guys up into it. Hopefully not too late that we've ruined that intersection there too. Okay. This guy here is not happy. And we can just sort of spot those 5 guys over there. Oh, this could be it. It's that one last car coming in. But after that, we're hopefully going to be a little bit more smooth sailing. Okay. Red. So I guess everyone now. Now, we do still have 2... that guy down the bottom left looks like he's done anyway. The green... Now that green's cracking it. Yeah, we're done. We did well. 8,600. Okay, let's have a look at where that ranks us up. It is only Tuesday today, so we still have 5 days left, so we might sit higher than we otherwise would. Top 1%, always nice. Number 14. There we go. Alright, any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.